Carter, are you ready for our jam of the day?
Oh, so ready. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, and that sound, of course, is Florida Georgia Line, the Kangs of Bro Country, with their song "Round Here." So, you're a Nashville guy. What are your thoughts on Florida Georgia Line?
Oh, I put them in the category of Bon Jovi country. I guess you could really call any music country if you put like a cowboy hat on it. It's like the most loud background music you could conjure. You know what I mean? It's like the most loud, boisterous background music you could conjure.
It is
like it's still not meant to be listened to on anywhere but like in a Buffalo Wild Wings or something.
Oh, you know what I was going to say? I think I've got the exact flavor of Florida Georgia Line. Florida Georgia Line is the audio equivalent of eating a fajita from a restaurant owned by a white person. That's you're like, oh yeah, it's got a little. I mean, it's not too crazy, but it's a little crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I get why they call them extreme fajitas, but like, I also feel like it's, like this. I'll put this Blue Moon really helps wash it down,
right?
And yeah, no, they are the equivalent of Southwest egg rolls, but they're not from the Southwest.
They are Southwest egg rolls. They're Okefenokee egg rolls.
It's literally riding that line of mediocrity of like people just assume like, well, someone listens to this, and the someone who listens to that are like millions and millions of people,
right?
It's the like we're in this like Twitter like echo chamber of like what Pavement's not one of the top selling artists of all time. It's like no, not in the slightest. Like they still have to tour to make money. Like Florida Georgia Line and people like that are like ruling the roost and actually making money off music.
Oh yeah. Well, let's get down into these comments here on Round Here. First up, Wolf Claw Gakcha 1 week ago. I remember watching this video when I was 4 and 5. My cousins Matthew loved it. Good memories. He never actually hurt me on purpose.
Oh, there it is.
What? I don't know why. I don't know why they never do that.
Wanted him to hurt me. I wouldn't have dressed that way. It's like, look, you gotta stop being around these fucking meathead abusers. You know what I mean? Florida Georgia Line is the soundtrack for that of the gaslighting dude, bro. It's like, look, you were a victim of trauma. It is time to step out of the shadow. You step over that Florida Georgia Line and start making peace with the past.
I just like that Wolfclaw assumes that we've all heard about how bad Matthew was to him. It was like, I know y'all heard that he RKO'd me through a table, but he didn't mean nothing by it.
Officer, he didn't mean nothing by it, officer. He's a good man.
Adam Sams from 2 months ago. Fuck.
That's short and sweet. I like it.
It's a bunch of Y's. It's like 6 lines of Y's and then the word fuck.
Why fuck?
Fuck.
Fuck. Hey, I like it. I think, why add to a perfect thing? I think it's stuck the landing. Well done.
Made with Real Diamonds from 2 months ago. I do not find this music abhorrent anymore.
What changed?
That's good. Yeah, what happened to you? What happened to Made with Real Diamonds that made you be like, you know what? Actually, I used to hate this, but now it's kind of nice with it.
Now, as I've taken this handful of pills, I can kind of see as I slip into this bathtub, maybe I shouldn't just hate things that people like. Maybe the world's mediocre tastes just passed me by. I don't know. Like, no, you were right. You were right to hate it, buddy. You got to hang on. Life sucks. And Florida Georgia Line, you're going to have to deal with a lot more Florida Georgia Lines.
There was a tremendous amount of just syntax error all over this. Like, I mean, there's usually a little bit, but this was like
in a drunk way or a pilled out way.
I don't know. Or I'm thinking maybe everyone responding to this video is either 8 years old or on a tremendous amount of Klonopin, because it's this shit. For instance, Sandra Castillo from 1 year ago. Please take the trash out. And paranoid because this is a cost to snap. Me a slut. I am that so funny. I like this song. Who is the new country? And he's so nice. Thanks. Read image.
Oh, sorry, you kind of. When you go through these fast, it always hits me with a curveball, and the curveball this time was me a slut.
Dude, there was so much like weird caveman talk in these. Me a slut. Me angry.
But that's like a song. That's like me angry is there's a tip. But you hear like when a caveman says me a slut, like it's being suggestive. He puts his hairy foreknuckle against his mouth and he's like in a seductive way. Me a whittle slut.
And then he just eats a fucking raw like leg of some animal. Just, me a slut.
Me can be a slut when me want to be. Thank you, Ugg.
Thank you, Ugg. So, Senor the Mimo Par from 1 year ago. God bless USA and President Trump and my beautiful fiance. I hate to say it, but I don't see a Trump sticker on either truck in this video, or an American flag sticker. Only real men with balls put a Trump sticker and an American flag sticker on their lifted Chevy trucks. So sorry to say, Florida Georgia line, you dudes are pussies. Come out and represent America or melt like the rest of the snowflakes. And what's funny about that is that this song straight up came out in 2013. So it would be crazy if they had a Trump sticker on their car.
But you know that they would consider, like, maybe we should go back in and digitally edit it to where there are Trump stickers on that car. Because look, our audience has been good to us. We don't believe in this shit, but we got to keep them happy. And if this fucking moron wants Trump, we can put Trump stick. We could have little Donald Trump's face on both of our eyeballs.
Hello, George Lucas. Is this Industrial Light and Magic? Hi, it's Florida Georgia Line. We need a big favor.
You mean you're trying to create a world? Okay, well. And here's the thing, dude. As I've come to find in my experience, if you don't have a Trump sticker on your truck and an American flag tattoo, then you don't got 4 balls. And I got 4 balls, motherfucker. And 2 of them is real big, and they hurt because I sit on them all the time. And it makes me hurt. But there's other 2 that is the man balls. Fuck you, Georgia, Florida place.
Well, what's funny is I come to find out through this comment section and then doing a little bit of research that apparently a lot of people are mad at Florida Georgia Line because after the big country music festival in Vegas was shot up by the child porn addict with 1,000 rounds of ammunition, they went on record and were like, hey, maybe have background checks on guns. And everyone got so mad about it.
Oh, they said something that was like perfectly reasonable and made sense, and people were like, fuck you!
Right.
First of all, I don't believe that they believe what they're preaching. I think that it is crass commercialism, and they're just like, this is what fucking sells. So I kind of feel bad when they become the victim of their own making a little bit, because they're like trying to be like, hey, maybe people with firearms should be background checked. And they're like, fuck you! Like their fan base is immediately like, yelp, scream, fuck you at them. And it's like, you know, they don't really believe. They actually said something they believe, and they're like, well, just got a reminder that I should never, ever speak my heart or my feelings about things ever again. And as rich as they are, it's like, boy, what a prison they are in.
Rick Gonzalez from 1 year ago. And I got to say, this might be a street joke. This might be out there. I'd never heard it before, and it killed me. Rick Gonzalez from 1 year ago. I'm like Chili's, man. I just want my baby back. Baby back, baby back, baby back. But for real. And I don't know if he means baby as in girlfriend or baby as in infant, but either way, it's pretty funny. Shout out to Rick Gonzalez.
But either way, it's for real. Yeah.
At the end, there's the but for real. No, seriously. I know I said something incredibly funny just then, but seriously, I would like custody of my child.
As funny as I am, I would like to see the child that bears my name. I am being hilarious, though.
This is my favorite, just real drunk comment, I think. Someday Tactics and Knives from 2 years ago. What I love about you? You are mellow, even when making that dollar. Love the attitude, love.
Is this some shitty like LA casting agent?
I love the attitude.
Love the attitude. Love the attitude. Even as you're making that dollar. Love the approach.
You were mellow even when making that dollar. It's like almost like a stripper compliment or something.
You are mellow even as you make daddy hard.
I absolutely love this one. Jacob Anus from 2 years ago. Bro, I egg houses all the time in my gray Honda Civic.
Oh, God.
Top to bottom, everything about it, golden. Jacob Anus, egging houses, to Honda Civic.
Honda Civic.
Love it.
I gotta say, as the owner of a Honda Civic, I appreciate this because it is the most bought car. Everyone has a Honda Civic. I don't even know if you know this, but you have a Honda Civic. Really?
Yeah, it's in the woods. It's like behind the house. You just have to look for it. Everyone's got one.
I took a walk through Carly's fucking neighborhood the other day, and I counted 8 Honda Civics, and 5 of them were the exact brand that I have.
Oh shit! Same color and everything.
Blue collar. I mean, it's like I felt like such a fucking sheep. Like, well, this is what I get for not caring about being individualistic enough. Damn it.
Cannibal 3 years ago. This song makes me feel better. I just had my heart broken by someone I met 3 days ago, and I already love him. He has severe depression, and we talked through Skype, but he says his internet might go out forever.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I love, that's the best excuse to blow someone off I've ever heard. Sorry, babe.
My internet went out forever.
My internet is going to go away. They're taking away my right to the internet, so we can't hang out anymore. I'm sorry.
It's like, do you maybe, I don't know, pay your internet bill? No.
It's forever. It's gone.
It's forever.
It's been revoked. It's like when you go to prison and your voting rights get revoked. I broke too many hearts online, and so I can't do internet no more.
I mean, as we've seen from doing this bit, they certainly don't revoke your internet rights when you're in jail.
Oh no, definitely not.
When you're in the clink, all you can do is comment on YouTube videos.
Fell Boss from 2 years ago. I just love kicking back and listening to these, rubbing my man's beautiful bald head. His name is Robert Cobb. So Robert Cobb sounds like he's got a good situation going on. That sounds awesome.
He's getting the head rubbies on the reg.
You just if listening to a shitty bro country is the exchange for cuddling up and getting a head rub, I don't know. I guess I'll listen to some Florida Georgia Line. Cue it up, jukebox. Let's have a Saturday night.
I mean, we don't know. This could be a cry for help. he blasts Florida Georgia Line, and he like sits in the chair, and he has like the oil ready, and he's like, rub it. Like, his name is Robert Cobb, and he lives on 3859 Main Street, and he made me do it. So what a great guy. You can find him here, and please help.
Elmo Bennett from 5 years ago. Man, the General is full of shit. I could not get an online insurance quote. General, kiss my ads.
Kiss my ads.
My ads.
I see what he did there.
Just love.
Wow.
I love a guy who's mad about a commercial no one else can see.
That's one of my favorites on here. The misdirected anger ones are some of the best.
Like, if this was an actual online suggestion box, you've put your complaint about Wendy's in the McDonald's suggestion box for some reason.
Yeah. I don't know how the wires got crossed, or because you're not discerning enough of an individual to know what you're doing from the day to day. All you can do is whine and complain. But yeah, this is where we find ourselves.
P. Eartham from 1 year ago. I am a huge fan and I love country music, but sometimes I wish farmers got paid like the singers do. People say that we farmers have a lot of money, but some of my friends are not even farming anymore because of milk prices.
Goddamn, that's just some true life. Like, yeah,
well,
the inequity of
except that who has ever accused a farmer that's not Monsanto of being rich? Like, being a farmer is like a classic like hardship. Like if you're a farmer, your life is fucking hard thing. So I just like that they're being like,
it's true. Yeah.
Everyone's saying we're all rich and stuff, but we're not. I'm like, no one's saying that. Rain on the scarecrow, blood on the plow. John Cougar Mellencamp tells us this.
Yeah, no, there's never been that misconception that farmers are just raking it in. You know what I mean? Like it's yeah, that is funny.
It might be that time. It might be time to take a seat.
What's this? Did you feel like you could cross the Florida-Georgia line without your pants on? You want to take a seat?
Crossing state lines to commit a crime. That's bad. You want to take a seat?
It says here that you want to, hey, I'm 12 years old. Have you ever tried a ZJ? Now, what is a ZJ? You want to have a seat? Can I have some of that pizza?
AC Doolittle from 1 year ago. I singed this song for my middle school talent show. I love this song. And here's how you know it's a cop. They wrote out the word hashtag. So they didn't use a symbol. They wrote hashtag best song ever. Hashtag you are my favorite. I mean, favorite song ever.
Would anyone like to sell me drugs? Hashtag drugs.
Yeah. Hashtag I want to smoke drugs, please.
Yeah, that's certainly a cop. Good catch. Good catch.
Nick Olcutt from 3 months ago. I'm 12. Still remember the day this song came out. All right.
When did this song come out?
2013.
And he's 12 now. When was this comment?
3 months ago.
So it's 2021. So he was 2 or 3, like when it's documented that you don't make memories.
Right. I was wondering about that, though, actually. Like, if you had because parents just put the fucking phones in, like, kids' hands when they're way too goddamn young. What if you had a video of your second birthday party from the time you were 2 and you could just watch it every day? You would actually have that memory. That's weird.
That's interesting. Yeah, that could be like an antiquated notion of like, yeah, kids don't make memories till they're 3. It's like, well, we're also inundating them with information by the time they can hold something.
Right, and they can access that shit whenever. The last one in the Chris Hansen section, Millie Foglio from 4 days ago. I have been growing up to this song. 14 now. Hashtag FGL Nation. That's a cop, but that is like a weird, like, watch how much I've grown.
I've grown into a succulent,
I've grown
defenseless child.
Yeah.
I've grown so much in a way that makes creeps go crazy.
I got a few more here. This is a section that I'm calling I Don't Believe You. So Maddox Roberts from 6 years ago. Man, I remember hearing this song in a club and all the girls were loving it. Fucking awesome song. Fun to dance with babes to this song. That didn't happen. It didn't happen.
I don't believe it. Man, I remember one time I was watching this band and I was getting my dick sucked and I was eating 2 cheeseburgers at the same time. Like, that didn't happen. None of that happened.
This is another I don't believe this. Extra Weird from 5 days ago. I secretly listen to country and am scared that my black family will make fun of me, but listening to this song especially makes me not give a fuck.
That is some fucking Karen in Florida. Be like, we're going to change people's minds.
100% that's what this is. Because it would be so strange. Like if I was like, well, what are you about to do tonight? Oh, I'm about to have dinner with my white family. Like, why did you say that?
Because representation is important. That you're white?
Right. It'd be one thing if they said at the beginning, like, I am black and I like country music, my family, and then you went on, but then to push the black part to the beginning of family makes it so much weirder. My black family hates me for listening to cowboy songs. It's like, no,
isn't that crazy?
You are white.
You are also in your 50s. You're like, we're going to change some expectations about the music that I like.
Bertie Ward from 3 years ago. One night, my mom and Big Jake got drunk on Fireball, and then they tried to get into the door at the same time, and when they did, my mom fell and broke her toe. And then she ended up sitting on the toilet the rest of the night crying, "I broke my toe!" First of all, I love that there's a Big Jake involved. That's hilarious.
Yeah, where was Big Jake? Why couldn't he help?
I don't think anybody, I don't know how large your mother is, but I don't think anybody should try to go in the door at the same time as a person named Big Jake. It just doesn't seem physically going to work out for anyone, besides
I mean,
Big Jake.
when you're all twisted up on what was it? They're twisted up on Fireball,
which gets referenced in the lyrics here, is why they're bringing it up.
Fireball truly is the Cavassier of white trash.
Also, it's like, help her. She sat on the toilet all night just screaming, "I broke my toe." It's like, I don't know, man. Help her out. Do something.
Man, we was like, shut up.
Shut up. I've been drinking Fireball. You know what happens when I drink Fireball? I ignore you.
You know what happens when you on the damn ball.
People say that. Man, I'm on the ball.
When you're on the ball.
Tonight.
I don't know. They should, though. And you can credit me and you can Venmo me every time you say it.
Yeah.
Say that.
And finally, Millard Fillmore. That's right, President Millard Fillmore.
Wow, from beyond the grave.
From 1 year ago. And this is going to take a turn that I really like. I met these two back in 2013 when they did a festival in Iowa. I won backstage passes based off a license plate contest, which I don't know. I guess maybe you had the funniest license plate. Like, look, I got through the Iowa DMV. It says Dr. Balls or whatever.
Yeah, it said it's wine o'clock or something.
So he gets backstage through this license plate contest, which Iowa people, I know we've got a couple of you. What the fuck? And then this is where the fun turn is. I was backstage hammered, and then I insulted both of them to their face about not being country. My buddy and my picture with Florida Georgia Line were the only two not posted to Facebook the next day. The long hair guy is super short and super sensitive about it. Also, good God, I miss the days of Brooks and Dunn and Montgomery Gentry. These two puffs wouldn't know a country song if it mushroom stamped them.
Well, I gotta say, I've never wanted to take up for Florida Georgia Line, but this guy sounds like a fucking asshole.
Had you ever heard the phrase mushroom stamped?
Yes.
That's new. I literally today, February 16th, 2021, is the day that Rivers Langley first heard the expression mushroom stamped, which means you hit someone in the head with your dick.
With your dick tip. And you smack them so hard in the head with your dick tip that it leaves an impression of the mushroom tip of your penis.
That just doesn't seem pleasant for anybody, but at any rate, that is Round Here by Florida Georgia Line, our jam of the day.